A walkthrough for my Sinatra web app. So I created a file management system or loan management system for my day job, which is providing small business loans through a government program. So this app is just to help me organize just the different aspects of loans. It's going to need a lot to improve before I can actually deploy it at work, but I think I'm going to need some other skills in JavaScript and whatnot in order to do that. So what we have here is the opening page for logging in or signing up. I've already created a few logins during testing, but I'll just sign up now just to show all the features. So we've got to create a username. Let's do just like Chris or something. You'll see if I don't add a password in, then it'll tell me actually straight up password invalid. So we'll do this properly. Password. It'll work the same way with the username too. So here we go. These are listed loans and entities. You'll see there's the entities are assigned a loan. It's called, the only loan in here is called loan. I have set it up so that you can't edit other people's loans and entities. So since I just created this login of Chris, I'm not able to edit this loan, and it'll tell me not my loan to edit. And if I go to an entity such as Jenna, and I try and edit this entity, it'll also tell me not my data to edit. So those functions are all working great. So in order to show you the edit functions, let's go in and sign into a different account. So we'll log out, and I'll log in. I've created this little login thing up there too, which works nicely. So I'll log in as Lynch with password as password. Now, Lynch only created this loan. He didn't create these entities. So we'll run into some issues later, but for now I can show you editing these loans. This is the loan that's set up. You see I have two entities. If I wanted to edit it, I can edit whatever I want, add or drop entities, or bring me to a new link to create a new entity. So that's that. If I wanted to create a new loan, a link's just right down here. There are some validations in the name, account, and number, but entities don't have to be filled in when you create the loan. Those can be added or removed or however you want later on. So we'll create a new test loan. Number is 800, why not, and 5,000 is the amount, and we'll add Dad since I think he's the only entity that isn't assigned a loan. So we create this loan, and there we go. If I try to create a loan without a name, I got that error message. Error saving loan, please check entries. So we'll go to all the entities since you'll see that Dad has been assigned the loan name of test loan. These are all links. But like I said before, since Lynch didn't create this thing, I can't delete this loan. Oh, yes I can, sorry. That loan was created by Lynch. But what I meant to show you is that all these entities weren't created by Lynch. So if I try and delete this entity, it'll give me that same error. And you'll see, since I did delete that first loan, that these now no longer have a loan. Which is fine. So let me log out. Let me log into a different account that created all these entities, and I can show you some of those. So I'll log out again. I'll log in through this little thing up here. There we go. Again, since this loan wasn't created by Will, it can't be edited. But all these entities were, so I can go into Will, and I can delete the entity. Oh, nope, sorry. Will actually is the only entity that I created without a user ID, so it can't be deleted. That was an error that happened during testing. You'll see I created Jenna, and so that was easily removed. We can create a new entity right here. Let's not fill in a name. Let's just fill in a couple types. We'll add it to test loan, and this will just demonstrate that once again it'll tell you. So create let's create Jenna again. She's going to be a borrower. Let's say that she's an LLC. Let's call her Jenna LLC, and we'll add her to test loan. These are all radio buttons because you can only select one. So you'll see we have two entities in the test loan. If I were to create another loan, let's call this loan numero dos. The number's going to be 2. Why not? Amount, let's do 80,000, okay. And we'll add Will to that, and we'll add Dad to that, and create the loan. So this may seem a little backwards at first. What it does is, since every entity belongs to a loan, it'll actually switch Dad from test loan to loan numero dos. It seems kind of counterintuitive for a web app, but that's actually pretty important in my line of work because of the way that entities work through loans. We can't have them set up through multiple loans. They have to belong to one loan. Otherwise, there's a bunch of errors with financial data. So that was a conscious decision that will switch back, and that's because of the belongs to relationship of entities to loans. So that's the brief overview. These links up here work for creating a new entity instead of going through those links in the index files, and that all works. And then the home buttons just bring you back to the list of all the loans. So yeah, pretty simple app, but it's quite useful for what I do in a day-to-day setting. Thanks.